This is the third day of our visit to Taiwan, and we are going to another very interesting school. This is an experimental elementary school attached to National Chiayi University, which has always been well known for educational experimental research and educational internships. This school has excellent performance in curricular design and implementation and
要嘉义大学
internship
老师今天来
education.
参观，好，
In
谢谢。
addition, school offers students multiple opportunities in performance arts and competitions. Also, it can be said once again that this school is located in Chiayi City in Taiwan, and Chiayi City is a small and beautiful city with rich cultural customs and enthusiastic people, especially in the area where school is located. This school is quite well known in many areas and works successfully in many areas, but in particular in science education.
Teachers College only 2 years. So 2 years ago, I was here for 4 years.
Yeah.
But today I'm the guest.
Okay.
So I think we will welcome our guest again, because all of the professors were just very famous academic researchers in science education. So maybe we could have some exchange about the science education, because this school also famous in science education, and they have a very good performance for each competition in science area.
Yes, we see a lot of cups and awards.
Yeah. Let me introduce you. It's Sandra Lai, also our former principal of this school.
Nice to meet you.
And Yingxiu Chu is the director of our research. Research. And her duties for international exchange and some such like science education and some competition in science area. So I think she is also
Computer teacher.
computer teacher. So it is good in technology too. And we have another teacher. She is also our science teacher, a science teacher for this school. So.
As we have mentioned before, the school is so successful in extracurricular demonstrations and competitions in the sciences. Students of this school have earned extraordinary successes in citywide, national and international competitions. Also, school has won multiple awards at the Chiayi City. Science exhibition represented Chiayi City in various competitions in Taiwan, and also won top tier at the International Invention, Innovation and Technology exhibition in 2015, 2018 and 2019. And in addition, Hong Kong International Student Innovative Invention Contest 2017 and 2018, and many other awards. Also, the school has committed to and put a lot of efforts into international education by enhancing the children's academic knowledge and cross-discipline competency. Schools strive for each and every student in the school to enjoy international experiences. It's understandable that it starts with experiencing and appreciating the cultural value of the home country and developing the ability to communicate and cooperate with students in schools on every continent. Quite recently, the school has been working with teachers and students from United States, Japan, Vietnam, Malaysia, Korea, Thailand, New Zealand, Denmark, Ukraine, France, Hungary, and Uganda. It is obvious that those efforts are nothing more than the hope that students can always connect with the world, not only to learn about the world, but also to learn with the world. Based on our observations, it can be said that school has really good resources, different kind of resources, and a large variety of it. The school relationship with Chiayi University, as its affiliated elementary school, provides to students with abundance of resources. Schools support and cooperate with each other in educational research, internships for future educators, and development of hardware and software facilities, working hand in hand to create a win-win situation. In addition, it can be mentioned that inquiry competence is the core competence in this school. And for example, students learn and develop critical thinking skills and inquiry competences. Each semester, each grade organizes their own learning tasks towards a project-based inquiry. Multicultural education is another feature of this school. Each semester, the school conducts video exchanges with international partner schools to share and collaborate with each other on different topics.
I don't think there's a certain rule about that. Well, I will say probably at least 1 year. Yeah, I would say that. I don't know.
You mean the elementary school or
I mean
just for our school?
The preliminary curriculum to be tested.
Such like if we call this new national curriculum guideline, they have 3 years.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we have 3
Yeah.
years for the
Yeah.
current
Yeah.
the curriculum.
And what happens if experiment is not successful? Sorry, this is scientific approach for my question.
Very good question. Of course, they will, revise and to be used again to test it if it is okay or not. I think we did. If the curriculum is not was not so success, but so that's why it's very important for our teachers to give them the opinions, the first-hand opinion about the curriculum. That's why, so they can advise the curriculum to be more feasible for the elementary school.
And can you shortly explain in more details about procedure, experimental procedure, how, for example, education or teaching process is organized in such a case?
Okay, let's take the current.
And feedback, for example, how feedback is collected.
Okay, let's take the curriculum right now, what we have right now, for example. So before that, we had 3 years, experiment, and each year we will choose first probably one grade or one subject to test it. Let me think about science. 一年班课纲又是不一样嘛。看 So we will, because the emphasis of our current curriculum is on competence instead of skill. So we want to build up faster kids other kinds of competence in collaboration, problem defining, and critical thinking, and defining the problem. So that will be quite different from what we used to be. And also, so that's why our curriculum right now is mostly will be project-based learning instead of the textbook-based, which is very, very, I think is very, very important and critical to our kids. But I want to emphasize that our school is very advanced school. So before even the MOE announced the curriculum focused on competence, our school has already focused on the competence of the kids. So that's why our curriculum and activities will be designed beyond our textbook. International exchange is one of the focus of our school, and also the astronomy, because we think the textbook cannot really provide such real context about those authentic information. So that's why we use our probably after school club or our teacher to add on to our day-to-day basic teaching for those kind of very important competence we think.
Yes, I have a lot of questions, but with limited time.
Exactly.
But anyway, another question. In Lithuania, for example, from September, from this academic year, we started so-called inclusive program. It means all schools. Before it was not the case, but now it's all schools like inclusive schools. Inclusive education, we need to include kids with special needs. What about your situation?
So who to define the special needs of the kids?
Oh, different procedure. It's so let's say in school some commissions, some committees, and so professional committee in districts.
In Taiwan, I think we take a lot of exams, and we think about those by the UNESCO, and so the 5C, we call it 5Cs. Originally, I think from UNESCO. Am I right? 我们是参考 UNESCO 的 Yeah, so that's the basis of our curriculum right now. But we still, keep on revising those curriculum. And for each school, they are very free to define their own competence, like school featured competence. So we have the same core of the curriculum. But for each and every school in different grade, they can develop their own based on their needs of the school or the features of the school environment. So which is very flexible and very important for the elementary school education.
Yes, okay, but at final stage, somehow standardized approach, I think.
Oh yes.
Like
course.
outcome after finishing.
So our MOE will leave certain, we call it blank hours for each school. Say if the MOE, Ministry of Education, they have like 16 core curriculum, which is standard. Then it will leave like 4 periods or 6 periods. Even in high school, it's more now for the school to develop their own curriculum.
Just typically, we could say we have a subject-based curriculum that is ruled by our government, but we still have some flexibility to develop our school-based curriculum. And most of the school will use their school-based curriculum to demonstrate the school's vision and their local futures, because every community or local area, the culture may be different. So the government give the school have the flexibility to develop their own specific school-based curriculum, and that will be so unique, and to demonstrate the difference between the schools. And this school have our own school-based curriculum also, such as you just saw in the video. You could see we have a lot of activities, and through the activities, we wanted the student to learn something from the activities, not only in the class.
Okay, but another controversial issue in relation to workload for students. It seems that so high workload.
The loading,
Yeah.
Workload, yeah, for
Yeah.
students.
yeah, that's a very main problem of the teaching. And also the teachers, I
Yeah.
have to say, I have to
Yeah.
emphasize, especially for English teachers. Because, you know, we have right now we have a very important curriculum called CLEO, bilingual education. And so the loading, most of the loading will be on English teacher, even though the government say other subject teacher should be the main role of the curriculum. But we still need English teacher as the support because they use English. And I think that would be the challenge. But on the other hand, it's very important for our country. Because if we want to cope with other countries, we need to learn English. Right now, English is still the most common language used in the world.
Possibly Lithuanian language because we have good relations with Taiwan and
Yes, yes. Both
Yeah.
countries we have very good
Yeah.
relations. Yes, that's right.
okay. And because I like statistics, few facts. How many teachers? How many students?
How many
Vilnius.
students we have right now? For the elementary school, I would say 800.
800, a little bit more than 400, 600, right? 608 or 806.
60,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah,
And the kindergarten will be 120.
yeah, or the more be 100.
Probably
100.
like something like that.
Aha.
So overall, we have probably 1,000 kids. It's a mid-size, not a big size. We are not allowed to expand because we are national school. We want to, because lots of kids wanted to join our school,
Yeah.
but we can't.
Yeah, we have 5 classes for each grade, and I think maybe each year we have more than one class student be our waiting list. They are not allowed to come to our school, so all of them have a lot of pressure. Yeah, but we have
Especially principal, because they will call the principal.
Does it mean that it's high competition?
Exactly.
Okay.
And for the staff, we have about 60 teachers and about 20 staffs. So overall, we have about 100. But we also have hourly paid teachers, which probably among 20 or so.
Okay, my very last question about teachers' professional development. What is, let's say, shortly procedure to raise their qualification, their competences? What is?
Okay. My background is different from theirs, I think, because they are trained by the university for the teacher education system. But for me, I just graduated from the not the normal, I'm sorry, but the the university. My major was international relations, which has nothing to do with education, and my master was in mass communication, which has nothing to do with education. And why I was here? Because I was qualified by the MOE English recruit test, so that's why I can be here. But even I passed the test, I still have to receive certain kinds of training. I think I have received like more than 150 hours of training. Some will be in our university and some in other school. But for the teachers from the educational system, they were trained, step by step, very organized curriculum.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm sorry, I want to mention one more. After our training, we need to have the internship, and we have to pass the qualification exam to be a teacher too.
Okay, I also have one more question. Because it's so
You have a lot of questions.
yes, it's so interesting, so interesting. You mentioned international exchange
Yes.
for students shortly. Can you explain which countries, etc.?
For Taiwan, I have to be honest with you, mostly from Japan. Why? Because we have we close to Japan geographically, and we have a long history with Japan. But we try to expand our relations with
Yes, for example, to Lithuania.
especially Europe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Middle East. I think in Taiwan, almost no school we have had the relations
relationship.
with
Yeah.
Middle East.
So could you help?
That's really
Because personally, I supervised 2 groups from university students. Also, internship was quite good, and why not to?
before our school. We have a classroom exchange with a classroom from Denmark for only 1 semester. And for Europe, I would say that's all. We really want to expand our relations with EU.
Yes,
So if we could-
mainly having in mind that Lithuania is center of Europe.
Yeah.
Center of Europe.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the definition of your.
未来几年有机会啊，因为会长他很想要带着去欧洲去德国这样。
So in the future, our head of a parents association, he wanted to take us to Europe. So we have more chance to go to Europe.
Next year, we are going to organize our 6th Baltic Sea Symposium on Science and Technology Education, and some group from Chiayi University obviously will take part, possible from other universities in Taiwan, because we have also some contacts, and why not to organize your team for such a nice visit.
Okay. I'll pass this information to Michelle. Who's responsible for those kind of things.
Okay.
Yes.
Just after this conversation, immediately I will give you latest information.
Okay.
We will have the chance to exchange with the elementary school though. We really want to join them for day-to-day
Yes.
learning. Not especially to design for us. But the
Just
regular
branding
curriculum.
their
Yes,
regular-
and next thing we have next year we are going also to organize our traditional national conference with international participation, mainly with teachers. We started in 1995. This year was anniversary 30th conference, and it's so many conferences. And each year at the end of April we're meeting with teachers. University teachers and other interested people, and communicating for 2 days. Colleagues from Czech Republic also, because he has experience. He was this year presenter, keynote speaker during this national conference. And why not? For example, it would be very nice to have a team of your teachers.
Yes,
have a
that would be good opportunity. Because the European history and culture is very different
Yeah.
from ours,
Yeah.
from Asian.
Yeah.
That will be an open-eyed experience for our kids. I have to say that. Really.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good morning. Thank you.
But I see Stockholm here. Stockholm University. Stockton. Sorry. Stockton.
I was not graduated from that university. I just went visit that university in September.
And the Czech Republic.
Who can point out on the map? 谁知道捷克跟立陶宛在哪里？有人知道吗？你知道？来。他已经比出来了。Okay, guys, they are from Europe. They are from Europe. Have you ever been there? 有去过吗？
欧洲的吗？
Do you want to visit that country one day?
欧洲有去过哪一个？
比较近一点。有，那是一个很漂亮的国家，
非常漂
I
亮。
wish I could visit your country one day.
Yes, you are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to our school.
Hi. Hello, how are you? Fine, okay.
Moving between the classes because we have a habit with
Just to have a look to your classroom, it's so nice. Can you introduce shortly your classroom?
secondary they are going to
My question? This is using, yeah, they read the books and then that's their work. So first they read different kind of storybooks, but they put their face. So it's their face and with the characters in the storybooks, and they try to say something that the sentence they love or the sentence that like they have kind of inspiration or something. So they write the sentence down, to cheer themselves up.
Yeah, thank you.
That's one is the basketball team. You know this? Oh, baseball. The latest news. Yeah, the latest news. Taiwan win the game, basketball game. I would say we have the most. We have a lot of books. Probably the number one and number two in China.
As we can see, the school has a spacious library. There are many books and other sources of information. Excellent spaces for both students and teachers.
Some class they will bring the kids to one.
你有去那边看吗？
Hello. What are you reading? Okay, something interesting. The school has also highly qualified professional teacher community, and for example, those who teach international literacy in the school meet at least once a month to discuss the current implementation status of the course, challenges and feasible solutions.
We have a sign pad for
The desk can be combined any way you like,
Yes.
according to the teaching you design.
It's flexible. Even your chairs are flexible because we have a bigger chairs with on back.
然后上面这个是融合嘉义市的这个阿里山。
And for the roof, can you tell is integrated into the Chiayi feature, which is Ali Mountain. You can see the stars and the tree.
Yes.
And we have 2 monitors, so we can always have the online meeting with our guests or other classroom outside our country. This classroom is very important for us, so we're very grateful to our principal.
然后旁边的黑板就是小组讨论，就可以立刻上去写。
And the kids, they can write here for their idea. We have 4 areas, and the public can be divided into 8 groups. So each group can have 1 board to write down their idea. So it's basically for discussion. We have a lots of discussion function for those kind of multi-function classroom.
As we have mentioned before, really the school fully equipped with different resources, different equipment, materials, instruments, etc. approximately in every classroom.
好，我们明天请你自己带一个你想做贝壳的花石，你想要做恐龙的花石，你想要做什么东西的花石？什么东西？好，来看我喽。这个是他的做出来的。那颜色你回去自己涂。颜色你回去自己涂，可以吗？哦，颜色自己涂。那为什么这个是粉红色？还有。
As we can see, the school also has an excellent sports field, quite a large stadium with various fields, many different facilities.
In our country would be probably football, right? especially if we had a teacher who was not out-teach like supplement because our teacher was occupied or it's easy just to come and give us so let's play.
And we are just about to take a look at the preschool section. This is really a great opportunity to see how preschool children are educated. As we can see, it is a really good environment, good infrastructure, and obviously a good atmosphere with so good and great teachers.
Okay, this is the person who is waiting for the train.
For
That's
Chen.
their imagination.
For Chen station.
And this is the train.
Yes. Oh,这个是 this one.
That's the train.
Oh,
阿
yeah.
里山火
We are very
车，
famous about this.
然后 this one red one。这是我们班小朋友24个小朋友，
So they have 24 kids in this classroom.
然后我们的教学就是有学习区的教学，然后有主题的教学。
Those are the learning zone. And also they have the thematic teaching, which you saw in the film, in the video you just saw.
然后我们现在的主题是在走，就是从学校出发，走出社区到嘉义。
Right now, the theme of the teaching is walk out from classroom into the neighborhood, into Chiayi.
对，然后我们小朋友在学校听到呜呜的声音，他们觉得非常的好奇。
When the kids heard the ooh sound, they feel very curious what the sound is.
他们说 maybe train， 可能是火车哦，所以我们就走出去外面找找看，是不是真的有火车经过我们的学校附近。
So the kids were outside the classroom to find out where the sound from and what that is.
然后所以我们就发现了，原来在学校附近有一个很有名的阿里山森田里面的其中一站北门站。
And I found out there's a very famous station near close to our campus, which is just across from our main gate. It's called 北门驿. That's a very important station for our Ali Railroad.
然后也发现了我们旁边有一座快意生活村木做的房子。
And also there's another area of 快意生活村, the village, the timber village, which was built in Japanese rule year, and which is very historical buildings just next to our campus.
所以我们现在开始把我们在嘉义社区这边关于火车，还有就是快意生活村木业跟林业的结合，我们把它放到学习区来做一个统整的学习。
So we bring in the features of Chiayi, which will be the timber and also the wooden works of Chiayi City into the curriculum, into the learning area.
对，所以
Just sit and share the hot pot. This is the hot pot. We love hot pot. Especially winter time.
对龙虾，
That's the lobster.
这个是鹅，
Oh, that's the goose.
他们就是
哎，
叫
不是 goose，是哪一种？
鹅。
鹅 the flying.
对，这是像蝴蝶的朋友。对，我们觉得像这样。
我今天吃鸡肉饭。
对，
你有没有那个油葱的味道？他们闻得出
所以他们今天自己，我们今天是没有买。
他们没办法，因为
but we provide a special educator or some therapist, just around the city, So they might come to the kindergarten to cooperate with the teacher, how to deal with the problem for the young kid, In the situation maybe the same.
But it's
，Hello，
没关系，我们就看看，真的好吗？嗨
hello. Hello.
Hello，
还是没有看牙医。
As we can see, it is lunchtime. Food distributed to children. Everything is very well organized.
Next one, maybe you could introduce to us, and then we try to make they could have a relationship, in the future.
Okay, we will.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
you.
Now it's time for us to head to our campus. Okay. Okay.